Dave Walton, a seventh-generation Iowa farmer, is wrapping up harvest season.
We've got about a day's worth of harvesting left. Soybean yields were excellent.
Walton farms some 275 hectares. More than half of that is soybeans.
If you look at the China market and you look at the rest of the world buys about the same volume of soybeans that China does. Here in the Midwest, about almost 1 in 3 rows of soybeans, almost 1/3 of our crop went to China. So we've gone from 1/3 of our beans to 0 right now, and it's a concern.
Last year, China bought more than half of all U.S. soybean exports, worth some $12.6 billion. The trade dispute between the two countries was sparked after the U.S. imposed tariffs on China. China responded by putting tariffs on U.S. goods, including soybeans. The Trump administration is promising to help mitigate the impact on U.S. farmers by allocating tariff revenue to cover their losses. So plenty of uncertainty for US farmers, and many will be hoping a deal can be reached that will once again allow the flow of soybean exports.
We get the tariffs removed, the need for aid probably goes away to a certain degree. We need primarily to get that trade opened up and flowing again.
US farmers are already facing a host of headwinds, including higher input costs such as fertilizer. And that, along with the various trade disputes, has many farmers worried for the long-term future.
Farmer sentiment in general is not very good. Here in the Midwest, we're a little bit buffered, but I'm hearing from friends in the Mid-South and the South that it's far worse in there. And if we don't fix things pretty soon, Farm Credit Services and some other lenders in that area are saying that maybe 20 to 30% of their customers won't be in business next year, and that's devastating.
In the meantime, Walton is continuing to finish up this year's harvest with the hope that a deal can be struck that will see the flow of soybeans to China once again. Dan Williams, CGTN, Wilton, Iowa.